Well, and I think you hit on the head about the age. Nikki Haley came out and said he's not going to last, and proceeded, "You're really voting for Kamala." And a lot of people who are very aware made a very good point in talking about that. They talked about how, first and foremost, that's just horrible. This man is alive and kicking, and there's other people. Mick Jagger's his age, right? Mick Jagger, Rolling Stones and all, are pretty much all his age, and they're still kicking it. Um, and of course, people can die of any age. I mean, let's not forget it was a much younger John Fetterman who had to take a significant leave from the Senate. So I think those age arguments are ghoulish. I mean, they're legitimate too. I don't think we can ever discount the legitimacy of the age argument, but it's just one component. It's not a deciding factor. Now, if he wasn't dynamic and everything else, I think his age would be a greater liability. But the thing is, too, presidents are staffed very well, and they actually have a number of people who will do the nitty gritty. And all you have to do is really just be a wise man, a wise old man. Um, and the reality that they have, and Nikki Haley needs to be careful. I'll tell you why. The way that she won basically put Biden in the grave before he's ready to go in the grave, but then went after Kamala. I think the one thing that everyone doesn't realize, and then I think this is why there's been a greater emphasis on should she even be on the ticket? Um, do you know how hard, now that she has been vice president, do you know how hard in the paint black women, and I'm not talking K Hive, I'm talking black women above and beyond the K Hive, we're going to ride, and I'm K Hive to the day I die. We're going to ride hard for Kamala. But black women in general are going to protect their girl, and the harder people start coming at Kamala from the right, it's one thing within the inter-democratic politics of the left, right, where there's jockeying for who's gonna eventually succeed Biden in 2028. I get that, but the right is going to come at Kamala so crooked that, do you realize how people will rally around her? And if they step to Kamala the wrong way, they may just be guaranteeing that she will be the next president, because the way that people are going to jump in the foxhole with her. You get the dynamic I'm talking about, right? It's
Yeah, 1000%, 1000%. Speaking, I'm glad you brought up Kamala because I think that's what Nikki wants. I don't think she's campaigning to be president. I think she's campaigning to be a vice president for DeSantis or Trump. I don't think either one are going to choose her, but I think that's why she's slinging mud, is because she's trying to show those people that she could do that for them. But I find it interesting she said that he probably won't be alive in 5 years. Look, I've been making NFL drafts this weekend. I've been making bets. I bet that Trump would last under Biden. Again, I don't want to put that energy out there, but we have Trump, who's overweight, past health problems, allegedly takes certain medications, probably in abundance, isn't as active, doesn't eat as good, right, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You're talking about the man who got COVID and tried to give other people's COVID on purpose, right? He's only 2 years younger, John. Like, it's not like he's 50. It's not like he's 50 years old. He's only 2 years younger than Biden, and Biden's way more active. Trump can't even lift his arms to drink a glass of water, can't walk down a ramp without holding someone's hand, can't walk down the stairs without holding someone's hand. So I'll make a deal. To anybody who wants to talk about Biden's age, awesome. As long as you talk about Trump's age in the same sentence, I'll allow that. Other than that, if you don't bring up Trump's age and health when you bring up Biden's, then you can't bring up Biden's. That's the new rule moving forward.
Yes. Well, I mean, it's true. It's true, but getting back to the Nikki Haley component, let her and let. I'm telling you, there are people that we know that within the left, within the center, Kamala's got some weaknesses, but as I said, there's going to be. They run the risk of coming, and I hear that part of their tact is coming at Kamala, but I think they come at Kamala at their own peril, because there's a lot of people who like her but don't necessarily believe that she is ready. that are kind of that are indifferent, if they come at Kamala the wrong way, those people go from being indifferent on Kamala. Those people come from being maybe not she's not ready to they're gonna be foxholing her, and they're gonna be in the foxhole with her, and they're gonna be becoming Kamala fans. And as you and I both know, whether it's the MVP or the vice president or the president, neither one of them gets enough credit for what they do. I mean, she's been an amazing vice president. Her world travels, the things she's been carrying a lot. And I guarantee you, at some point in time, the people will be paying attention, and they may not only reelect Biden, but they may guarantee that she actually succeeds him in 2028.